Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. It is another day and another budget video. I'm super excited because today we are budgeting the paycheck that I just received and we will be getting the cash and designating it. So this is always super exciting and super satisfying because I love when the envelopes are full. It is just so nice to see all of that money and know that it is there to be spent and hopefully not to be spent and to be saved so that these numbers can get bigger in next week's check-in. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long. Just thank you again to everybody who has subscribed and supported my channel in any way, whether it's by subscribing, liking, commenting, or literally just watching it. It means the absolute world to me and I just cannot believe all the support I'm getting. Like, it's crazy. So thank you, and without further ado, let's get into it. This paycheck was from the 20th. I'm a little late to the party, but that's when I got paid. So just to keep things simple, I'm just going to keep the actual date of when my paycheck came in. 21. It is my income. I don't worry about that stuff. It doesn't apply to me because I'm just budgeting my personal paycheck for the week. This last week I did actually work 5 shifts instead of 4. Sorry if you can hear my creaky chair. I worked 5 shifts, so I got paid my nice big paycheck this week, which was $8.84 rounded. It was like 84 and 11 cents or something, so the cents can just stay in the bank. It doesn't bother me. I'm not about to be budgeting with 11 cents. So now onto our fixed. Is this a good view for you? All right. Sorry about the little cut. I just wanted to make sure that you could actually see what I was doing here. I may zoom you in a little bit or maybe not. Just let me know how you find this experience. So I'm all about your experience. Anyways, fixed expenses is my tithes, which is 10%, and that is roughly, we'll round up, 80. Oh my gosh, why did I just struggle with that? 89. Okay. It's roughly 89 tithes. And then my other fixed expense is my bills account. And that gets $135 every single week. So that just makes sure that it covers all of my bills that come out of my card. So our rego, our insurance, Wi-Fi, electricity, water, all that stuff. If I save this much every single month, new tires even, like there should be enough money in there that I never have to worry about if I have money for a bill. So our total is 89 plus 135, 224. Alrighty, so if we take what we started with, 884 minus 224, oh, that gives us a healthy 660. Awesome. I love that. That's a nice big chunk to be playing with. Alright, so for variable expenses, these are the things that I put into my envelopes. So I do the cash envelope system, kind of. These are my envelopes here. Sorry, I held that way too high. So this is what I'll be putting into my envelopes. So to start off, we've got groceries. I might just zoom you in a little so you can see a bit better. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that's a bit of a better view for you. I just thought since we're going to be in this little section for a while, you might actually want to see what I'm doing a bit easier. So groceries, fuel, me, hubby, a date one. We also have gifts. Then Christmas, blessings. I don't actually have an envelope for blessings yet. I've been meaning to make new envelopes pretty much since I started this, but I haven't been there yet. Like I said, I picked up another shift and I don't know, life just gets a bit crazy, and honestly, it wasn't top priority to be trying to do another video because it is something that I would like to film for you. So I could have done it in my own time, but I wouldn't have been able to film it, and it's just something that I want to take you along with. So I do have a little makeshift envelope that I'll show you when we stuff it, but that other video should be coming soon, hopefully at least by the end of the month, which is like this week. But anyways, we'll see. And then the very last one is miscellaneous, which is just miss because I don't know how to spell. So these pretty much get the same amount every week. I do write it down though because should I ever have a week where I don't get a full amount, or I just get paid, I take a week off or something like that, I may be putting more or less into it to make up for that. Like if I know I've got a holiday coming up, I'm not going to be budgeting for groceries and fuel. Like that's just not what's going to be happening. I don't see that in the near future, but still, these are subject to change. At the moment, we're in a good place where I can get the same amount every week, but that it may not always be like that. So I like writing it down and being fresh on how much it's getting. We are, for groceries, getting $100. Fuel gets its usual $120. I have been thinking of upping groceries like $20 just for those random household things like dishwasher tablets and stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like that extra $20 is just so much money that I could have spent on more food, and then I end up getting cheaper meals for us, which it's good because it makes me buy cheaper, but also I just feel like it might be wise to have a little bit more. That said, I know as soon as I put more in there, I'm going to spend more. Like, I'm not going to be doing the same thing with extra money. So, for now, I just take out of miscellaneous when that happens. But if it's a recurring thing, I may have to up it, which is sad because that just means this will go up to a lot more money. But, anyways, that's kind of off topic a little bit. So, I get $50. So does my husband, and so does Date, which these amounts are really good. We haven't spent much of our spending money lately, but it's really nice to have it in there, especially for it to get big, because then when we do want big purchases like a new phone or I'm saving up for a hammock, we'll have enough money for those things and we don't have to like worry about dropping $300 or $400 because we've saved it up. Gifts is not getting anything this week because it got stuff last week. What I'm doing is splitting gifts and blessings. They're getting $10 a week each, but my ATM doesn't allow me to get $10 notes. The lowest I can do is 20. So instead, I'm just putting $20 in gifts one week and $20 in blessings the next. So this is so that I can just go to an ATM because I really don't want to go line up at a teller and have to go between bank hours just with the kind of work I do. It's not guaranteed. I don't want to be waiting around. So I'm going to stick to this more if it's convenient, and ATMs are 24/7, which is convenient to me. So going to the ATM, Christmas is getting 20. I would like to up this, especially as we get closer. Maybe next month I'll do 50 and cut down in other places. I don't know. I have to make an actual budget amount, but that'll be a whole nother video, I'm sure. Blessings will be getting 20. And miscellaneous also gets 20. Alright, so all together we have 100 plus 120 plus 50 plus 50 and another 50 and then 20, 20, 20, which is 430. So I'm pretty sure that's what I got last week too, and is probably going to be our new amount. So long as I still get paid enough to be able to do all of this and get that out, that's the goal. So yeah, now if we take remaining, so if we started with 660 minus 430, we have 230 left over. So if we come down here, this is for debt and savings. I've said before, we do have student loans, but we're prioritizing saving up for a car first because my husband's still studying, so he's not getting any interest on that. And I only just finished last year, so hopefully by the end of the year, no, that's a bit optimistic. Maybe the middle of next year or the end of next year, we would have saved up enough for his car, and then we will prioritize student loans. But for right now, our priority is getting him a new reliable car that will last us for like 10 or 15 years. So new car, savings. Alright, so we can put 230. Oh, I just realized you couldn't see the calculator before. I am so sorry. So new car savings is 230. Awesome. Let me just zoom you out real quick so you can see everything that we've done. Alright, so we started with 884 and then let me just do this as we go just so I can make sure we got this right. And then we got 224. Then we took another 430. And lastly 230, which should leave us with $0. I just dropped my lid. Oops, that's the wrong spot. So 230, because that's the only debt there, which leaves us with $0 remaining for our zero-based budget. And what I mean by that is that when we budget, we literally, every single dollar we get, it goes somewhere and we know exactly where it's gone. Even though I don't know exactly what groceries I'm going to get, I know it's going to be spent on food. And I know we've got that much in savings. So this has been very productive. I am very glad that we were able to do this. It's nice to be on top of a budget. I love that. Anyways, I kind of rambled. Now that the budget's done, let's go get our cash and stuff some envelopes. Okay, so we are back and ready to stuff our envelopes. The only thing that you won't see me stuff today is my husband's envelope. He just left for work and he took his envelope with him with his money and his $50 for the week. So you won't be seeing that, but everything else is going to get stuffed. So sorry about that. He had 200. We spent 50, a bit under 50, I don't know, and then he got new 50. So he's probably still pretty close to what he started with last week. But anyways, that kind of doesn't really matter unless you are wondering, like, is your husband not getting money? Like, he is. He's got it. It's just, it's not here. Alright, so as you can see, I've got my little notebook here to the side with all of the different amounts. That way you can see and make sure I'm doing the right thing. If I make a mistake, let me know. But I think we should be alright. It's not like it's hugely complicated. So groceries gets its 100. You see, I've got two different 50s here. So this is the old one and this is our new one. So I don't know. I think I do actually prefer the new one. I used to like the old one better, but I don't know. The new one's really grown on me. It's got this nice little silver thing. Anyways, that really has nothing to do with anything. I just noticed that as I picked it up. So groceries. Fuel gets 120 and 20, which means that now it has 170. I don't know why I was so slow. I probably should have counted that out loud instead of in my head. Anyways, 170. Date gets its usual 50. Gifts is not getting anything this week because we decided to put it in blessings. Christmas gets 20. So that means it's got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So that's nice. Cool. Miscellaneous gets 20. which I think now it's got 80 again. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 80. Now I get 50. I can't believe I skipped myself. Which means that finally I am at $200. So I better start looking online for some hammocks because the one I liked was about 150 and I'm not sure how much stands are, but I could be pretty close to getting one now. And this 20 is going in blessings, which I don't have an envelope, but this is my old envelopes before I made my new nice ones. So personally, I think it's a bit of an upgrade to go from literally just an actual, sorry, my lighting's a bit weird, an actual envelope to these nice new ones. So anyways, this is going to be the blessings envelope for now, just because I don't really have anywhere else to put it and I don't want to confuse it with something else. So I found this lying around and I thought instead of chucking it, I'll just reuse it. Like I said, hopefully I'll make the other video soon, but life's been a bit crazy. Even today I was supposed to start at 2, but I got asked to come in an hour early and it's already 9 o'clock, so I don't really have a lot of time, and something like that, I don't want to rush it. Anyways, that concludes stuffing the envelopes. So the only other thing I want to do now is go back to the weekly check-in and just insert all of our new stuff so that it's set up for the week to come. Okay, so I just zoomed you in a little bit. I'm just going to set this up and we will begin. Alright, so I've written in the date and the different categories. These are the things that I like to track just to see where we're going. My spending is now at 200, which is so nice. Groceries has 100. Miscellaneous is up to 80. Gifts still has 20. And Christmas is up to 120. Cool. So we're starting in some similar spots, but it'll be interesting to see how we go with them. I think I might actually also add blessings onto this now that that's a thing. I would like to track how much we have there. So and we've just stuffed it for the very first time with 20. Cool. So now we are set up, ready to do our check-in at the end of the week and see how much we spent. So thank you so much for coming along and watching me budget and stuff my envelopes. So it's been really fun and I really like that this is something that I get to do.